Power, money, and betrayal. Dallas once kept millions of viewers hooked, but behind the scandals and shocking secrets, the lives of its stars changed more than you might expect. Decades later, where are they now? Let's find out. Number 1. Larry Hagman as J.R. Ewing. Larry Hagman entered television history with his role as J.R. Ewing in Dallas, a captivating villain who kept audiences glued to the screen. When the series began in 1978, he was 47 years old at a stage in his career that needed a major breakthrough. JR embodied ambition, power, and manipulation in the Texas oil industry, known for his ruthless schemes. The role became a global icon, especially after the shocking Who Shot JR twist that stunned television audiences. After Dallas, Hagman continued appearing in various projects, but none surpassed the shadow of JR. In real life, he struggled with severe alcoholism and underwent a liver transplant in 1995, a life-or-death turning point. Larry Hagman passed away in 2012 at the age of 81 due to complications from cancer. By 2026, he is still regarded as one of the greatest villains in television history, redefining how audiences perceive evil not just as something to hate, but something fascinating and unforgettable. Number 2. Patrick Duffy as Bobby Ewing. Patrick Duffy brought to life Bobby Ewing, a principled and compassionate man within a scheming family in Dallas. When he joined the show in 1978, he was 29 years old, representing a younger and more idealistic generation. Bobby served as the perfect counterpart to JR, constantly struggling between morality and family loyalty. The role became iconic thanks to his sincerity and ability to deeply connect with audiences. One of the most shocking moments came when his character died and then unexpectedly returned in one of television's most famous twists. In real life, Duffy faced a devastating tragedy when his parents were murdered in 1986, a shock that profoundly changed him. After Dallas, he found continued success with Step by Step and other projects. By 2026, Patrick Duffy remains active in the entertainment industry and is respected as a symbol of resilience and professionalism. Bobby Ewing stands as a reminder that integrity can still exist in a world driven by ambition. Number 3. Linda Gray as Sue Ellen Ewing. Linda Gray transformed Sue Ellen Ewing in Dallas into one of the most complex and memorable female characters on television. When she began the role, she was 38 years old, bringing rare emotional depth. Sue Ellen was a woman trapped in a toxic marriage, with JR battling alcoholism and enduring long-term emotional trauma. The character became a symbol of inner struggle, reflecting the darker side of a luxurious life. The role earned Linda Gray multiple award nominations and widespread recognition. After Dallas, she continued a successful acting career on stage and television. In her personal life, she went through a divorce after many years of marriage, a major turning point that helped her rediscover herself. By 2026, Linda Gray continues to appear at events and artistic projects, admired for her strength and elegance. Sue Ellen remains proof that beauty cannot hide pain, but it can also become a source of resilience and rebirth. Number 4. Victoria Principal as Pamela Barnes Ewing. Victoria Principal left a lasting impression as Pamela Barnes Ewing in Dallas, a woman caught between two rival families. When she joined the series, she was 28 years old, bringing a blend of gentleness and strength. Pamela represented love that transcends hatred, yet her life was filled with tragedy, from accidents to personal loss. The role stood out for its emotional depth and clear character development. After leaving Dallas, Victoria Principal shifted her focus to business, building a successful skincare brand and becoming a wealthy entrepreneur. Her personal life included several unsuccessful marriages, but she maintained independence and resilience. By 2026, she lives a private life focusing on philanthropy and business. Pamela is not only a symbol of love, but also of perseverance in the face of adversity and the courage to choose one's own path. Number 5. Jim Davis as Jock Ewing. Jim Davis brought to life Jock Ewing, the powerful patriarch and founder of the family empire in Dallas. When the series began in 1978, he was about 70 years old, representing the generation that built the oil dynasty through determination and toughness. Jock was a strict and sometimes harsh father, always placing family and legacy above all else. His role laid the foundation for the entire conflict of Dallas as future generations struggled under the weight of his legacy. Jim Davis passed away in 1981 from cancer while the series was still airing, forcing writers to adjust the storyline to explain his character's absence. His death was a major loss for both the cast and the audience. By 2026, Jim Davis is still remembered as the original spirit of Dallas, the man who established the core themes of power, family, and ambition. Jock Ewing remains a symbol of a pioneering generation, strong, decisive, and unyielding. Number 6. Barbara Belle Geddes as Miss Ellie Ewing. Barbara Belle Geddes brought emotional depth to Dallas through her role as Miss Ellie Ewing, a compassionate yet strong matriarch. When the series began in 1978, she was 56 years old, already a seasoned actress with major achievements on Broadway and in film. Miss Ellie served as the moral center of the Ewing family, constantly trying to maintain unity amid power struggles and ambition. The character was beloved for her warmth, resilience, and ability to mediate intense conflicts. The role earned Barbara Belle Geddes an Emmy Award, cementing her place in television history. During filming, she temporarily left the show due to heart-related health issues but later returned. After Dallas, she gradually retired from acting to live a quieter life. Barbara Belle Geddes passed away in 2005 at the age of 82. By 2026, Miss Ellie is still remembered as the ideal mother figure, gentle yet strong, a steady anchor in a world driven by ambition and chaos. Number 7. Charlene Tilton as Lucy Ewing. Charlene Tilton became the face of the younger generation in Dallas as Lucy Ewing, the rebellious niece of the family. When she joined the series in 1978, she was just 19 years old, bringing youthful energy mixed with emotional instability. Lucy was a highly emotional character, often caught in complicated relationships and impulsive decisions, reflecting the struggles of youth in a wealthy but emotionally unstable environment. The role quickly made Tilton internationally famous, even landing her on the covers of major magazines. However, in real life, she faced significant hardships, including depression and personal loss, especially the death of her fiancé in 2009. After Dallas, she continued working in television and entertainment. By 2026, Charlene Tilton remains active and is remembered as a symbol of turbulent youth. Lucy Ewing stands as a raw and honest portrayal of mistakes, pain, and the journey toward maturity. Number 8. Ken Kercheval as Cliff Barnes. Ken Kercheval portrayed Cliff Barnes in Dallas as a deeply complex character, the relentless rival of J.R. Ewing. When the series began, he was 43 years old, bringing depth to a man torn between ambition and repeated failure. Cliff embodied obsession with revenge, constantly trying to bring down the Ewing family, yet often falling short, creating a deeply tragic arc. The role was praised for its continuous psychological development and emotional nuance. After Dallas, Ken Kercheval continued acting and working in theater. In real life, he battled lung cancer and overcame a difficult period before the disease eventually returned. He passed away in 2019 at the age of 83. By 2026, Cliff Barnes is remembered as a richly layered antagonist, not just an enemy but a victim of his own ambition and past. Number 9. Steve Kanaly as Ray Krebbs. Steve Kanaly brought Ray Krebbs to life in Dallas, a man with a simple exterior but hidden complexities. When he joined the show in 1978, he was 32 years old, representing the working-class presence within the wealthy Ewing world. Ray initially appeared as a ranch hand, but was later revealed to have a shocking family connection, adding major twists to the storyline. The character was loved for his authenticity, strength, and loyalty. The role helped Kanaly leave a lasting impression on audiences. After Dallas, he continued acting in television projects but avoided major scandals, choosing a relatively private life. By 2026, Steve Kanaly is still remembered as a classic cowboy figure, grounded yet profound. Ray Krebbs proves that even the most ordinary individuals can hold the most important roles in extraordinary stories. Number 10. Howard Keel as Clayton Farlow. Howard Keel joined Dallas as Clayton Farlow, portraying a mature and steady presence amid the turmoil of the Ewing family. When he first appeared in the early 1980s, he was around 60 years old, already having a successful career in film and musical theater. Clayton became Miss Ellie's second husband, representing stability and healing after loss. The character was admired for his sincerity, calm demeanor, and role as an emotional anchor. The role introduced Howard Keel to a new television audience. After Dallas, he continued working in entertainment for a time before retiring. Howard Keel passed away in 2004 at the age of 85. By 2026, he is remembered as a classic Hollywood gentleman. Clayton Farlow stands as a symbol of healing, a man who arrived later yet brought peace to a world filled with chaos. The real-life secrets were even more shocking than the show, from addiction and family tragedies to unexpected deaths. Dallas was not just fiction, but a reflection of the true cost of fame. And the question remains, if you were in Ewing, would you survive or be consumed?